welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. Real quick, I got this 2006 Town & Country. I can see it's Town & Country now. Nothing major. The liftgate won't stay up. Like I say, it's nothing major, but we're gonna go through the repair for this, okay? Real quick. And we're gonna do that when I get back. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. All right, let's go through this real quick. Like I say, nothing major. It's not hard to diagnose, not hard to do anything. It's just that the lift gate will not stay up. And what you're doing when the lift gate struts give out is you're putting more wear on this electric latch. This is not designed to hold the lift gate up. It's just designed to push the lift gate up. So that's where these shocks come into play. These have to be properly, working properly to take the strain off of this electric latch assembly. All right, so what we're gonna do is get these two replaced. Now, see, it won't really stay up, but if you catch it in a certain spot, it'll stay like that, but the customer wanted to stay up all the time. She might be dealing with groceries. All right, so here's what we got here. I got two brand new Struts assembly. These are mopar. Now, if you need the part number, I get the camera to zoom in on this. And depending on the model you're working on, you're gonna need some new screws because these screws have the washers built on it. So it's real simple, man. You take the old screws and shocks off, put on new screws, and that should hold you, man. While I'm at it, we'll go through one right quick, okay? Let's do this right now. All right, so what we're gonna need is a jack stand because I really don't want this lift gate to fall on my head. I'm just not in the mood for a headache today, okay? So let's get this jack stand under here real quick. Prop this lift gate up. Let's see if my gun is strong enough to take one of these screws off. Now it's gonna have some T40. Yep, just as I suspected. It's gonna have some T40 torque bits on it. All right, so basically we got to get those off, and what we're going back in with is 13 millimeter head screws. Okay, so let's get this off real quick. All right, so let's get this off. Like I say, it's nothing to it. It's nothing real hard about it. Just a couple screws holding it on. That's it. Just remember what end you got it off. That's why you should only do one at a time. You can look at that one and tell this part go up. Okay, like I say, this screw, this T40 torque bits, but what we're going to use is the new screws that comes with it. It has a 13 millimeter hex head on it, so, and it's got Loctite already on it, so the bolt won't bag out. All right, so I don't really want to bore y'all with watching me put these struts in. I just figure I'd talk about it. Nothing to this job, man, but simply do it. So what I'm gonna do is shut this video down because y'all know how much I hate them long videos. Now, actually, that's why there's no torque bits. The new struts are gonna come with ball sockets. So all you do is install the bolts and just simply push on the ball socket. It's a new design, all right? So don't panic if you get new struts and they don't look like the old one that comes off. It's just that these are a new design. All right, so I'm gonna get straight to it, man. Like I say, just screw these in, and then at that point, you just simply push these on, okay? That's all I have, man. I don't want this video to be long. Thanks for watching, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.